From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
King digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
That one fouled off. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's the swing right there.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Runner on the go. Campusano tries to block it, but it gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. Got him. Two gone now. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-2. Goes down looking. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Right,
and he's there at third
right
with a triple.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
One down, runner at third. Here's Josh Naylor.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Naylor. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for Seattle, Antonio King. King, a former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Up next for Seattle.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard. Digging in,
Up
Cal
next for
Raleigh.
Seattle, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And that'll load the bases. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So two down. Antonio King up next for the Mariners. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now two on with two outs. And up next for Seattle, Josh Naylor.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Towards first, gets to it with a slide, and they get the out. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton.
Not shortstop, David Hamilton.
Tying run at the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Toss to Naylor. That ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Antonio King.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Beautiful night here at Fenway Park. I'm going to try to take a picture here, partner, while you're calling the play-by-play. I mean, we have great angles for some award-winning photos over the course of the season.
That is true. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the plays.
King strung that hitting streak out for another game. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
So digging in, Antonio King. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And first offering is fouled off. The Mariners have raced out of the gate to start the season. 0-1.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Just underway here at Fenway. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup 2 away. King with another scorching run of play lately. And that one fouled off.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Meyer to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Bottom 4. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Wilyer Abreu. The 0-1. Right side.
1-1-1.
Toss to Naylor. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. King recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
Ball. And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Up the middle.
Have a look.
Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So 2 down, and stepping in for the Mariners, Antonio King. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, number 12.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. On the ground to the left.
Slide, slide, slide.
Slings to first. That'll end the inning after a lot. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. King at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with 1 gone.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down.
King kept the hitting streak going in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. 1 down. Antonio King getting ready to hit. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And that's outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. 2 gone.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. Happ on his way home. The relay to the plate, he's safe. And they're up by 3.
Well done, drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Josh Naylor. In the dirt. Man at second. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And ball 4 to aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Well struck left field. That one carrying into the monster seats and gone. A 3-run homer, and they add to their lead.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Happ off of first with 2 away. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch misses. Ball 1. Breaking ball, and that got him. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Josh Naylor. 2 on, 2 outs. Nice grab. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Antonio King. That one hammered, but pulled foul. King, the former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Out towards right center field, Anthony on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Rolled to short, could be 2. 1 at second. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
0-2 now. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Seattle.
King kept that hitting streak going.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.